So, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me. So, today we are going to talk about something that many of us experience or may have experienced, but we often feel confused or even frightened about it, and that's being affected by negative energy. Now, maybe you've said things like, I feel so low today, there is negativity around me, I think someone's energy is affecting me, I think this person is draining me. Or in most extreme cases, you might have heard or experienced terms like energy vampires, negative attachments, or even entities. Now, first, let me say this. Your experiences are valid, energy is real, and we do affect each other energetically. I just want to offer you a different perspective on how to work with this, one that comes with empowerment rather than fear, and love rather than panic. So, in my experience, I have learned that when we approach energy from fear, we actually make ourselves more vulnerable to it. When we are in a state of panic about negative energy and we try to say prayers or do protection rituals or anything else, we often amplify that very thing we're trying to protect ourselves from. Now think about it. Fear is a low vibration and panic contracts our energy field. So when we are afraid, we are not operating from our highest and most powerful state. And anything that we do from fear, whether it's visualizing protection, saying affirmations, performing rituals, carries the fearful energy with it. Now, unfortunately, today, there's also a whole industry built around the fear of negative energy. People claiming that can cut cords for you, they can clear attachments for you, they can release negative energy from you. And while some of these practitioners, facilitators may have good intentions, but this approach often creates fear and dependency rather than empowering you to trust your own divine protection. So here's the foundation we are going to build on today. You are always divinely guided and protected. You are always divinely guided and protected. Now, this is not just a nice spiritual idea. It's a fundamental truth about your nature, about your essence. And as long as you deeply know and feel that you are safe, divinely guided, and protected, lower energies cannot truly affect your core being. They might still touch the surface of your energy field, You may be aware of them, but they cannot penetrate your essence when you're grounded in this truth. This protection is not something you have to create. It's something you remember and embody. It's already your natural state. So for today, let's explore this. Instead of thinking in terms of negative energy, negative attachments, or energy vampires, if you want to call it, what if we simply call it energy misalignment? Whenever you feel low, off, or affected by something, instead of believing into the stories like something is attacking me, there's negative energy, something is hooked onto me, I have a cord, my energy is dense, or whichever way, whichever story you've been telling yourself, will simply try to say, I feel my energy is not aligned right now. This simple shift removes the fear, stories, drama, the sense of being victimized. And it may possibly put you back into your power, because misalignment is something you can easily address. You're not being attacked. You're simply out of your natural energetic harmony, and you can return to it. Now, much of this fear around negative energy comes from conditioning, maybe from movies, from the stories we have read, cultural beliefs about evil forces, maybe even some spiritual teachings. But these stories, these fears, they're all learned at some point, consciously or unconsciously. Your soul knows its own power. Your spirit understands its divine connection and protection. It's just your mind that has learned to be afraid. So today we are going to practice returning to the wisdom of your soul, which knows you are safe, powerful, and divinely protected. Now, as we begin the practice, let's find a comfortable position where we won't be disturbed for the next few minutes. And you can gently now soften your gaze and close your eyes. Let's take a few deep breaths now, allowing your body to relax. Noticing your breath, noticing your physical body, feeling the floor, the safety, the hard surface under your body. Now, let's begin by connecting with the truth of your ever-present divine protection. Feel into the knowing now that you're always held, always guided and always safe. This is not something you have to create. It's something you can remember and embody. Place your right hand on your heart and repeat silently, I am always divinely guided and protected. This is my natural state. This is my truth. I am always divinely guided and protected. This is my natural state. This is my truth. I am always divinely guided and protected. This is my natural state. This is my truth. Now, as you're receiving my words, I want you to feel this truth, feel this vibration in your body. Don't just think it. Let it settle into your cells, your bones, and your energy field. I am always divinely guided and protected. This is my natural state. Breathing the words in and slowly stepping back into your own power. Slowly stepping back into full alignment. Letting go of the stories, the conditioning, anything that may have been affecting you. Just dropping it. You don't need to solve anything. You don't need to do anything about it. Just coming back to it. I am always divinely guided and protected. This is my natural state. Now, if you've been in a situation lately, or if you've been feeling affected by negative energy lately, a situation, a person, an event, I'm just going to invite you now to bring that situation, can be from your past, to mind once again, just so we can see it from this lens. Now, instead of focusing on what's wrong, what's attacking you, who is doing something to you, simply notice, my energy feels misaligned right now. My energy feels misaligned right now. There is no fear, no urgency, and no drama in this observation. It is just a simple recognition that you are not in your optimal state. Exactly the same way I might notice that I'm physically tired or I'm emotionally unsettled. I now have a tool, I now have a statement, I now have a label that replaces all the other old labels that I may have created or picked up. My energy feels misaligned right now. Now, from this place of calm recognition, tuning into your right hand, if it's not on your heart, you can put it back on your heart and ask yourself, what would help me return to alignment right now? What would help me return to alignment right now? Maybe it's just breathing. Maybe it's connecting with your heart. Maybe it's remembering your divine protection, your belief system, your faith. Or maybe it's sending love to a situation that feels heavy. Trust whatever comes to you. As soon as you said the words, what would help me return to alignment? Your body was already bringing alignment back. Your inner wisdom knows how to restore alignment. And now, we are going to do a very quick exercise, but not from fear, but rather love, safety. Now, as you feel yourself right now, grounded in the truth that you are safe and divinely protected, from this empowered place, imagine a light surrounding you. And remember, this is simply a tool that we are using. I can see now a light surrounding me, not because I need to protect myself, not because I'm afraid, because light is my natural state. I can now see, sense, or feel a light around me, and this is me remembering who I am. This light can be a reminder of your divine nature, a natural boundary that comes from self-love, a reflection of the divine that's always around you. I can now see a light around me, which is a reflection of the divine which is always around me. I want you to feel how simple and different this is from fear-based protection. You're not fighting against anything. There's no anxiety. You're just peacefully reclaiming your natural energetic state. Now, sometimes we are consciously aware of a person, a situation, a story, a thing that we feel is the cause of our misalignment. To honor that, here is something powerful you can explore. Try sending it love. Whatever it is that you may have experienced, low vibrations cannot maintain themselves in the presence of love and compassion. This doesn't mean you have to take on or fix anything or release anything. Simply offer love the way the sun offers light, naturally and without effort. Say this now silently. I send love to anything that seems dark or heavy. May all beings be free from suffering. May all energies return. to their highest expression. I send love to anything that seems dark or heavy. May all beings be free from suffering. May all energies return to their highest expression. I send love to anything that seems dark or heavy. May all beings be free from suffering. May all energies return to their highest expression. Notice the lightness, the calmness, the peace, and how this feels different from any fear-based resistance. Now let's strengthen this new wisdom, awareness, knowledge, light that you've brought in today, and that's always around you. Imagine now, around the same light that you see, that you can sense the presence of your guides, angels, ancestors. Maybe you have a faith, a religion, or if you just want to call it the universe. Let's make it simple now. So whatever form of spiritual support resonates with you, that's around you right now. Feel how you are surrounded by beings of light who love you unconditionally. They are not protecting you from any attack. They are just here to help you remember your own power and safety. Now let's drop a new belief into the body today, into the mind. Ask them now, help me always remember my divine protection. Help me stay grounded in love rather than fear. Help me remember my divine protection. Help me stay grounded in love rather than fear. Help me remember my divine protection and help me stay grounded in love rather than fear. And just listen now for the loving response. Now, before we close, let's establish some very simple practices for maintaining energetic alignment in your daily life. So starting now, when you feel misalignment in any form, you can take a deep breath, place your hand on your heart, and simply say, I am divinely guided and protected. My energy is returning to alignment. You can also ask, what does my soul need right now? Then trust the answers and act on it. Other things I can do every morning, I can just affirm, I am safe, guided, minded, and protected. I am safe, I am guided, I am minded. I am protected. I can also visualize light around me as a natural expression of the divine that surrounds me. I can also send love to any person, any situation in my life that feels challenging. Now, as we begin to close, place both your hands now on your heart. Feel the power that lives within you. And remember, you are always divinely protected. Energy misalignment is always temporary. Love is more powerful than fear. Your natural state is harmony and peace. So next time you feel affected by negative energy, don't panic. Don't immediately assume something is wrong or you need to do something. A quick, simple reminder: my energy is misaligned. I just have to remember my divine protection and then choose any simple practice to return to love and alignment. You're much more powerful than you've been taught to believe, and you are divinely protected always. Now, with these new beliefs, with this new alignment, when you're ready, very, very, very gently, you can open your eyes and carry this knowing into your day or night. So just to end on this affirmation, I am divinely guided and protected. My energy only aligns with love and light. I respond to challenges from a place of empowerment, and I trust my inner wisdom to guide me back to harmony. So thank you very much for taking the time to remember your own divine essence. And until next time, Namaste.